466, Roger. Hold light, I can move the rest of the traffic.
Go ahead and acknowledge.
Taxi to runway 16 via Echo Delta Alpha and Bravo, Alaska 525.
Alaska 525 via Echo Delta Alpha and Bravo.
Via Echo Delta Alpha and Bravo, Alaska 525.
Last aircraft say again.
Via Echo Delta Alpha and Bravo, Alaska 525.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna finish up a little bit here. Okay. Generators 1 and 2 is on. Put generator 2 on. Just the outside one. Okay. And check generator 2 voltage and amps. Turn it to generator 2. There you go. Yeah, looks good. All right. Okay. Isolation valve is auto. It should still be. Okay, now we're going to put packs on auto. This one and this one in the middle. In the middle. APU bleed off. This one is off. Okay. Pack bleeds on. This one and this one is down. Okay. Circulation fans auto. Trim air auto. Okay. Probe 8 on. These two right there. Okay. APU off. This one here is off. Not that one. The switch. APU off. There we go. Alright. Flap set for takeoff. Get a lift up and pull that back to 5. Okay. And we're going to push back. So turn that back to normal, that switch.
Alright, no.
Alaska Main is
No,
that
that
here.
here.
the old terminal building for traffic.
Check this one here.
Yes, Alaska Main. It's around the corner, just hold in front of the old terminal for traffic. Copy that, Alaska Main.
One last little thing here. Back here, so we'll break off. And you start seeing us be able to push back. See it?
Will you be ready to go within the next 15 minutes or so? Yeah, we'll be ready to go. All right, let me know when you're ready to go.
Alright, so like in a car, you have a steering wheel, but this only works for the controls on the surfaces. This doesn't turn the plane on when you're on the ground. Okay?
Runway 1, Kilo Charlie, short. Runway 1, Kilo Charlie, short of runway 4, short 29.
Alright, so see that little lever? Yeah, that right there.
So that is controlling that front wheel.
Yep, exactly. So you can see that there's a left and a right on it.
Yep.
Okay, alright, so that's just use it kind of slow, and you got to kind of anticipate, because it's not like a car. You got a great big thing to turn. Okay, and you got one hand, keep it on the throttle. Right here, we want that throttle to be about 25, no faster than 30. Right here, engines 1 and 2. So go ahead and advance the throttle a little bit. Oh, by the way, let's hold off for a second. Okay, put your feet up there on the rudder pedals. All right.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
one thing to explain
we will
here,
acquaint you now
on the
with
rudder
the
pedals,
safety
these are the
features of
rudder
this
left and right,
aircraft.
right?
Please
But
pay
on
attention
the
to the
top,
flight
if you push
attendants.
forward, that's toe brake.
First of all, we demonstrate how
So
to
the
fasten
main landing gear
and
is a
unfasten
brake here and a
your
brake here,
seatbelt.
just like it would for a
If there is a
cat.
loss of cabin
Okay?
pressure,
So when you
oxygen
need
masks
to
will
stop,
automatically
press on the
drop
toe
from
brake.
the cabin ceiling.
Okay?
If that happens,
All right, go
pull
ahead.
one of the masks towards you.
We're going to follow
and
those
press the opening firmly
turquoise
over your
lights
nose
out
and
there,
mouth.
up to the left.
Then assist any children travelling with you. Your life jacket is under your seat. Please observe the following demonstration. Pull the life jacket over your
Feet's
head.
not on the brakes, are they?
Attach the straps to the hook in front. Then pull the belt until it is tight. Just
There we go,
before you
okay.
leave the aircraft,
Only like 30
pull
here.
these
You
red
gotta keep an
tabs
eye on your
to
power.
inflate your jacket. If necessary, use the rubber tubes to inflate it. Should you leave the aircraft through an emergency exit over the wings,
So you just
do
kind
not
of want to go a
inflate
little
your
slow.
jacket until you have left the aircraft. This
Add
small
just a
signal
little
lamp
bit more
lights
power,
up
just a
on
little
contact
bit.
with water when you pull the plug out of the battery. You will find an information card explaining all safety instructions in the seat pocket in front of you. Please take particular note of the location of the 8 emergency exits,
Back off a little.
which are all
Go
identified
easy.
by the word exit. Illuminated escape path markings will guide you to these exits, and please keep in mind that the next available exit might be behind you. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask one of your flight attendants. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for takeoff.
Glad you are. I think I was drunk when I saw this.
Okay.
American 1178, runway 1 dear Juliet, hold short of runway 4. You can cross 4 into the block behind Southwest over there, Monica.
So if we have a really tight turn here, and where those red lights are over there, we need to stop. So it's going to be a real tight corner here.
American 1180, American 1178 watch. Will you be ready on the other side? American 1178, stay on Juliet, cross 4 and Monica. Juliet, cross 4. No, I thought it was 78 from when visual. 1,000, when 2014, we're 1 step right, step pickup.
Oh,
Alaska 525, surface wind calm, clear takeoff runway 16.
Go ahead and acknowledge them.
Alaska takeoff runway 16, Alaska 525.
You got to press the mic button there.
Oh, wow, how can you see her do that too?
Remember? Go
All right.
ahead.
Clear takeoff runway 16, Alaska 525.
All right, let's go ahead and get on the runway now.
Good day, American 573.
Okay, we'll stop there for a second. Okay. All right, so.
This is cool. My goodness.
All right, so we turn on our landing lights right here. There's 4 of them. Okay, we're going to turn on our strobe lights. Okay, right here. And the positioning needs to be up for that light. That means we're ready to take off now. Our engines need to be in continuous. So there you go. What that means is the spark plugs now. Normally, once you get it started, it just the heat of the engine keeps it firing. But for takeoff and landing, we make sure that the spark plugs in there are actually going, all the time, called continuous. So that is on. Let's turn on the airport information here. Got those 3. All right. Okay. And flap set for takeoff. Start the clock. So the clock there, the top left corner of the button, yep. Okay, it's going. All right. And that's it. We're going to take off. All right, hand on the throttle.
All right,
At
now
times.
I got both feet on brakes.
Okay, put your feet on the rudder, but not on the brakes.
Rudder.
Okay, yeah. Pedals down here. That's the rudder. Put both feet on it. Put your feet on it.
On here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the rudder. Okay.
All right.
All right. So let's just do this quickly. Here's the plane. So go ahead and turn your. Okay, see how it moves the ailerons? Just go slow. You can see it moving.
Yeah.
That's it. Turns you left and right. Push forward and back. See the elevators back here?
Yeah.
That's what makes you go up and down.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Now step on the right. Step on the right foot. Right foot. That's your rudder. See? Like this to the right. Okay. See how it moves the tail?
Yeah.
So that's a yaw that turns you left to right. Okay. Are you seeing how they all work there?
Went to left. All right.
Okay.
So, all right. Oh, okay. Right goes right, left goes left.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay. All right. Ready for takeoff? Okay. So here's the scenario. You're going to keep your hand on the throttle at all time in case I call abort. If I say abort, you pull back really quickly and then put on the reverse thrusters if I say abort.
Okay.
Otherwise-
Back and pull.
Yep. Otherwise, I'm going to say airspeed alive, and then I'm going to tell you when I get 100, and then the next one you're going to hear is rotate. That means pull back. All right. Now.
Okay. Now.
Now the thing about pulling back here, you see that these are in degrees. There's a center right here, and then there's 10 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees. When you pull back, you want this horizon to be about 12 to 15 degrees. Okay? And also notice our course goes off to the left, so we're going to climb. We're going to climb, and then we're going to bank and turn to the left so we can get on our course.
Yeah. Now, this is somebody completely new everything. So.
All right, I'll help you out. Once we get established, we'll get on the autopilot.
Okay.
All right. All right. Throttle.
All right, now.
All throttle. All the way on. All the way. All the way. Keep it in the center.
Now you're steering with this, right?
Yeah. Just until we get enough wind going by it. Okay. Now you can let go. You can let go now. Plane will stay centered. Airspeed alive.
Meaning?
Okay, we're okay.
I keep wanting to steer this thing like a
Yeah, I
plane.
know, you can. Okay, we got 100. You ready to pull back? Hopefully this is all going to be alright. Alright, rotate. Pull back. No. Pull back on the yoke. Pull back. There you go. Pull back. Pull back. Alright, relax. Alright, a gentle turn to the left there, like we are. Okay. Flaps up. Alright, a little too steep on the bank. Go back.
Alaska 525. Contact Victoria approach 132.7.
Okay, we're on the autopilot. You can let go of everything. Alright, so we got to contact Victoria approach.
Alaska 525. Did you copy?
123.7 Alaska 525.
123. Go ahead and transfer it.
Lost me.
Go ahead and transfer it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain
Go ahead,
seated with your seatbelts fastened.
All right, go ahead.
Until the seatbelt fasten sign in front of you has been switched off.
Oh,
We also
132.
remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and smoking in the lavatories is strictly
All right, go ahead and contact him.
The entire crew is wishing you a pleasant stay on
Victoria
board.
approach Alaska 525, with you leaving 5,100, climbing 8,000.
Last aircraft to AOPM.
Victoria approach Alaska 525, with you leaving 5,100, climbing 8,000.
Alaska by 25. Victoria approaching. Roger. Alaska by 25. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Go ahead, acknowledge.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Alaska 525.
Okay, so now we're
Last
gonna.
aircraft to
Oh,
AOPM.
it didn't get you.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Alaska 525.
Okay, the scenery that you're seeing is real from Google Maps. This is exactly what it looks like. Okay, so now we're going to climb to 15,000. So change that to 15,000. Okay, and we're going to change our level. So this means level change from where we are now to where we're going. So press the button for level change, and you should start climbing.
Here it's resting.
And we can see here, there's your altitude. See how we're climbing there? We're going up. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so our heading, this is our heading. So you see if we turn this, we can turn the plane. Let me see where we are. Okay. Okay. So why don't you try it? Why don't you see that knob there? Why don't you go a little bit to the left, we'll fly that way a little bit, and then come back, and we'll get back on this line. So go ahead on the heading there, go ahead and change it. Go ahead, change it a lot. Feel the motion control
Yeah.
here. Okay, so this line is our course line. We want to follow that line, and it's called longitudinal navigation. We want to follow it. So this button changes it from heading to where we're pointed right now to follow this line, the course line. So we press the LNAV, and the LNAV is, a course this way. The VNAV is vertical, so it's this way. So if you set different altitudes that you wanted to go along the way, then we would press that one to have it control that automatically as well. And it's great. It's a great day. This is today's weather, by the way. It's really nice over on this side of the mountain.
Okay, what is it doing now?
It's turning to get on course here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you changed that. All right.
Yeah, we did that when we pressed this button. We said follow that line now. And we can see here we have a wind crosswind, a 28 knot crosswind. It's blowing that way. So it wants us to blow that way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is all
we will
computerized.
start
How,
our service in a
by
couple
setting
of
those,
minutes.
it knows what to do with the
First,
flight.
we will serve you a
Yeah, it's
ticket.
autopilot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Autopilot is taking care of it now.
So autopilot doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. You still have to control where you want it to
You
go.
still have to control it, and you still have to be monitoring everything to make sure everything's functioning properly along the way. This range button here lets you change this. So from the center here to the top there, it's currently set on what? 10? 5. That's 5, right?
Well, it's just a hair below 10.
Okay. If you look at the screen, you'll see what it does.
11 o'clock. 2 miles.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we can see where we got to go. That's our destination point.
11 o'clock.
And we can bring this down lower. When we get right there, TD means top of the descent. So that means we're at 15,000 feet, and when we reach that mark,
Alaska
we're going to start
525.
descending.
Maintain 15,000. Proceed direct Spoken International.
Okay, go ahead and acknowledge the controller.
Maintain 15,000, proceed direct Spokane International, Alaska 525.
Alaska 525. Contact Seattle Center 128.5.
128.5, Alaska 525.
Okay, so down here you got to change this to 128.5.
And press.
Yep. And then call him.
Seattle Center, Alaska 525, with you at 15,000.
Alaska 525, Seattle Center, Roger. Altimeter 29902.
Okay, so now that we're up here, we can turn off our landing lights, and we can increase our speed to 330 knots. Yeah, the throttle is automatically going forward when you do that. Okay. Here we go. So you can tell the passenger, or tell the stewardesses now they can start their job. So the first thing we can do is we press the attendant button. Probably heard that before.
Yeah.
Okay. And turn the seatbelt signs right there off. And right there it says seatbelts off. Press the switch up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign and you may now move around the cabin.
Okay, are we going to feed him? This is a good flight. We're going to give him a meal. Okay, press the attendant button, and you can press down on the or up on the meals where it says meals. Okay.
Attention all passengers, we will be serving our in-flight meal shortly with your choice of red or white wine. Please attend to your seat.
So the attendant knows by when he hears that sound what they can say. As soon as it's okay to go ahead. Because you're under control, it's going to be calming, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, there's actually a little code that the cockpit has, like, do this, like, you probably heard it done more than once.
Well, no, I haven't noticed, but
Okay, but yeah, next time you do that, listen to that. Listen.
yeah, our flight would be a lot more now after doing this.
Okay, so
And this is just
okay, so the elevator, okay, is trying to keep us level. Now we're getting into some turbulence here. All right, so let's press the attendant button. Fasten seatbelts on. And right here, seatbelts on. Now this is actually pretty close to what it really feels like when you're getting some turbulence in a plane.
now you built that into your program.
Alaska 525, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
120.3, Alaska 525.
Okay, 120.3.
Southern American, 1514-197 for 230, 290
Red Column?
Seattle Center, Alaska, 525, with you at 15,000.
Alaska 525, Seattle Center, Roger, altimeter 299.
It does feel just like you've been in the plane having it, and this is all programmed into the base of this thing.
This is beautiful too, the flying over the Cascades, and this is what it's, I mean, this is really what it looks like. So we have a little, what's called a fuel imbalance. So we've got 20,000 pounds more on the right side, or actually 7,000 pounds more on the right side than the left. It makes your plane heavy on one side.
Yeah.
So so what we do is we're gonna shut off the pumps on the one which is this one here, and make it so it's only burning from here. So these two right here will shut that off. Okay, and we're going to transfer from the right to the left. So we're going to turn to the left. There we go. And we'll just keep a close watch on this, and we'll put it back to normal.
So they don't automatically feed evenly.
No, well, see, what it is when you use the APU, when we first started up with the APU, it's burning fuel from one of the tanks.
One tank.
So that tank is lower than the other tank. So that's why they're off.
So when you get up to settle down, then you look at that and you balance it out.
Yeah. And on the bigger planes, you might be transferring from the rear to the front, from the left, and all kinds of fuel transfers to keep, everything balanced as you go.
Now back to your keeping the weight equal. Do they, as far as the passengers and luggage, they put that in based on how many tickets they sold and the average weight that each person is going to bring on based on experience. How exact are they on that once you have, say, 5 cancellations, you overbook?
Okay, so it's not by that so much. I mean, certainly, your weight is important, but the airlines all have designated routes, right, that are signed by the FAA. You have to buy these routes or something. I'm not sure, but they have routes. So they know from point A to point B that it takes so much fuel to get there, as a general rule. So companies will determine whether you keep your tanks full, and if you keep them full and they don't need to be full, you're wasting a lot because of the extra weight.
Right.
So they want you to have enough to get there and enough in reserve, right? But not so much as to create a lot of extra fuel usage. So this is all determined in their routes from point A to point B.
So it's not so much weight as distance.
It's distance, yeah. So we can talk a little bit about when we get up
Alaska 525, contact Seattle Center 126.1.
126.
Will be passing through the cabin from last class, beginning their final compliance check. 770 remaining custom glasses.
one of the things that's kind of nice to do is change this to nighttime. Come in and the airport's all lit up and trying to, you know, come down in the dark. It's kind of fun to do too.
How do you get the visual for that?
You just go to change the program to nighttime. It'll change everything to night.
Oh, okay. And how does the program get that picture from planes that have come in? They take.
Well, it gets all of the landscaping from Google Maps.
Yeah.
But as far as the lighting goes, that just turn down the lighting. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know.
But seeing the runway lights and things like that, how does it get that?
The runway lights is part of the program. It knows if it's in night mode, those lights have to be on. You'll see the city lights. You'll see the freeway lit up, the cars going by. And
Are they
stuff.
actual?
No,
Okay.
No.
All right.
not that part.
Something they just put into it to make it realistic.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. And that is
Columbia?
that's Nova Columbia.
Yeah. Yeah, when we crossed the Columbia back there ways, off to the right was Vantage.
Uh-huh. I see that sign for Vantage in Colfax, isn't it? On the sign, Vantage so many miles. Never knew where it was.
Spokane Valley is a pretty big area too.
It is.
That's why if there's a bomb going off, they're gonna get wiped out.
So the program that is running, is it a one that is made for training, or is it one made for individuals like you doing this?
This whole thing is certified by the FAA. I can, because all pilots use a simulator when they get into this level, because it's too expensive to get into a plane and go out and practice and doing stuff.
Right.
But, so it's certified, you can have so many simulation hours, and it's certified by the FAA as, you know, it's the real deal. So you have a log where you keep track of your hours that you've done in simulation, and you write it down. Down there, you see there's a odds meter. You see it down there?
No. Oh, yeah.
That's how many hours I've been sitting on my butt in here.
Enjoying every minute of it.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Oh, good.
All right, let's go flaps 15. We can confirm that right here. There's actually two needles right there, one on top of the other. One's for the left side, one's for the right side. So for our flaps position, it's 15. We also confirm it up here that we have our leading edge coming out to 15 degrees. Alright, so at 15 degrees, we should be at 155. So we're going a little bit too fast. So let's slow down to 155. That's what that alarm is about.
Alaska 525, turn right heading 085, descend and maintain 5,000.
085.
Turn right heading 5000. Descend and maintain 5000, Alaska 525.
Alaska 525, turn right heading 085.
Turn right heading 085, Alaska 525.
Alaska 525, turn right heading 085.
Turn right heading 085, Alaska 525.
Okay, finally got it that time.
My main accent.
Yeah, I was going to say, proud to come out and say, are you from Maine? Did you say that again over about 10 times so I could hear you? Or understand you?
I'm sure you've listened to the videos on YouTube of Tower Pilot Communication.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can go online and listen to all of SeaTac if you want, or anywhere, actually, it's free. It's a web address I can give to you if you just want to listen to what's going on sometime. It's pretty amazing.
So where are we heading on this picture here right now?
Well, you see, here's our line right here. We need to go here and make turn around and head this way.
Yeah, but out there on the
Alaska 525, turn right heading 165.
165.
Here?
165. Other way.
Yeah.
Oh, I just closed the front door.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Now this button here is called approach. That means that's
Alaska 525, turn right heading 165.
Turn right heading 165, Alaska 525.
approach changes the autopilot to lock on to the, see the diamond right there already?
Yeah.
Remember, there's another one there? It's going to lock on to this frequency right here and guide us down to the runway. So we're going to go ahead and click on approach now. When that locks on, it'll say single channel. That CMD will change to say single channel.
Alaska 525. Maintain 5,000 until established on localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 21 approach. Contact Spokane Tower 118.3.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Your frequency's okay.
Maintain 5,000 until established and localizer cleared for 118, runway 21, approaching 118.3, Alaska 525.
Okay, the tower is 118.3. Okay, transfer. Go ahead.
Spokane Tower, Alaska 525, with you on 11S, runway 21.
ILS.
Last aircraft, say again.
Yeah.
Alright. Spokane Tower, Alaska 525, with you, ILS, runway 21.
Okay, see how it changed to
Alaska
single channel?
525, Spokane Tower, Roger.
Yep. Alright, so let's go to flaps 40 is 139. Let's change this down to like 140. Okay, flaps 25. If that comes down to 25. Okay, flaps 30. Flaps 30. the runway here. Might have to fly it in manually. Let's see.
Leveling out. Now this is 209, 208. Make any difference?
Not so sure it's going to catch here. I'm going to change the heading here.
Gotta remember, I'm in the garage.
All right, there's the runway. You see it there?
Yeah.
Okay, flaps 40. Okay. We're getting pretty close here. That needs to come over a little bit. It's trying to catch it. Looks like it's going to be okay. All right, so remember on here, you're going to press this button when I tell you. You're going to press that button when I tell you, okay? And then once you do that, you're going to press this button. So it's going to be you, okay? It's going to be all you. So if you got to turn a little bit left, a little bit left or right, you know what I mean? Put your feet on the brakes, on the rudder pedals here, put them up, get it ready for landing here. Now when we touch down, you want to push down on the toe brake.
Down there.
Yeah, okay. And if you...
Both.
Yeah, both of them. Right? And if you see you're going to go to the right a little bit, you can step on the rudder pedal just a little bit to the right. While you're got airspeed going, you can control the plane with your rudder pedal.
Alaska 525, clear to land runway 21, wind 1803.
This is the rubber pedal and the brake pedal.
The brakes are at the toes. Okay?
Oh.
The rudders is like this.
Oh, okay.
Hand on the throttle at this point. Hand on the throttle at this point. Get ready, I'll tell you. Go ahead and acknowledge them.
Clear to land runway 21, Alaska 525.
Don't say
Alaska
anything.
525,
Oh, okay.
clear to land runway 21.
Clear to land runway 21, Alaska 525.
Press the button.
No, Alaska, clear to land. Runway 21, Alaska 525.
Last aircraft, say again.
Clear to land, runway 21, Alaska 525.
Not yet. Okay. Just the button here. Hand on the throttle. Keep it on. Okay, press that button. Throttle back. Gently. Pull back on the yoke. Pull back on the yoke just a little bit.